What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally getting a chance to sit down and film this Q&A with my co-host Tucker. It's been a really hard day for him, so he's just taking a nap right now. You know, he had to go to work this morning and then he hit the gym and he's trying to start his own business, so he's pretty exhausted. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and jump right into this. There were so many good questions on this, but I'll try and just get on with it and try not to ramble too much, but kind of a part of who I am. So if I think the rambling's important, I'll leave it in there, I'll cut it out, it's not. Okay. So first question is, what are your thoughts on binge eating and how to stop? So I don't know if she meant binge eating as in like a disorder or just every once in a while, because I will eat past the point of being full. So it's not good, but I do it because either the food's really good or whatever. That actually helps me to stay on track. Like I eat way more than I need, I feel sick, and then it kind of makes me like not want that for like a long time. So in that sense, it helps me to get back on track and realize why I love eating the healthy food that I usually do. If you're talking about a binge eating disorder, I am not qualified to help you with that. I've never dealt with anything like that, and I'm not, again, qualified. So I would recommend seeing a doctor if that is something that's happening to you quite often. So next question is, who is my biggest fitness inspiration? I don't know, everyone I follow pretty much inspires me in different ways or just ways of the same. I think my biggest inspiration is probably Nikki Blackheader, just because I feel like she is such like a good human being and she looks amazing, and I feel like she's just a very grounded and humble and fun person, from what I can tell from the YouTube videos that I've watched and from following her for however long it's been now. Next one is best places for inexpensive activewear. So inexpensive, I would probably say Forever 21. I don't know about the leggings. I have one pair of leggings that I actually do like. They're like seamless gray heathered, but all the other leggings I have seen, just the quality doesn't feel like it's something I would like, or it would be squat proof or anything like that. I'm not sure, I don't know. So I can't really speak from experience on that, but I love their tops. I have quite a few sports bras from there. Tops from Forever 21, specifically the mesh ones that I have. I love them. I'm trying to think of other places. I really like Puma. It's tough to shop their website. It's not as easy as it would be for like Lululemon or anything like that, but I do really like some of the stuff they have. I've really been looking into more like Reebok and Puma and Adidas, because they do have cheaper options that are still cute and fashionable and stuff like that. Next question is, how do you stay motivated and do you use pre-workout every day? I have used pre-workout like once and I didn't really feel like a difference. So I don't take pre-workout. I actually have just been drinking BCAAs during my workout, and I've been going super early in the morning that I'm not like hungry enough to eat breakfast. And so I've been like doing fasted workouts, I guess, and I feel fine, like I have energy, I get through it, then I come home and I eat breakfast and I'm good. So that works for me. Staying motivated is a tough question because I'm not always motivated, but it's become such a habit now, and this is like also my job, that it's just like a habit. Like I just go, and if I don't go, then I kind of feel like I'm like thrown off of my schedule, you know what I mean? So one thing that does actually really help me is planning my workout like the night before. I've been going off, like I plan my workouts, I put them on my app, and then I just have it at the gym the next day, and it's super motivating because I switch it up pretty much every time, and I get super excited to do exercises that I haven't done in a while, or I'll be like, oh my gosh, that one's so good, like I'm gonna be so sore, I'm so excited. So planning your workout is so motivating, I think, personally. I would highly recommend trying that out if you have never done that before. Okay, so next question is, any tips for meal prepping / meal plans? Hard out here for a grad student. My biggest tip for meal prepping is to prep something that you like to eat. So something for John and I that is like our go-to when we can't think of something to make is chili. So we'll get like a huge pot and we'll just like double the recipe or whatever, and we'll have this huge pot of chili and it'll last us like all week, and then we'll have something for lunch that's like a lot faster, or sometimes I have chili for like lunch and dinner. If that's something that bothers you, then obviously prep a couple different things, but just find something that you actually like eating, because eating the same like chicken and rice bland meal doesn't work for everyone. And I think like I love eating, so it's important for me to make it like enjoyable. Or maybe just do, I had this for dinner last night actually. I just had chicken cooked already that I cooked like a few days ago, and then I just had a salad. So I had spinach, and then I threw in some pecans, some dried cherries, raspberries, feta cheese, ton of chicken. It was like more than I usually eat just because we had 3 thighs left and I didn't want to leave 1 in there, so I ate 3. And then I have like honey mustard dressing, and it's a super delicious and like healthy, quick meal. Like it took me 10 minutes maybe. I just have to heat up the chicken. So that is something that could really work too. So just find something that you actually enjoy that is healthy as well. Next question. Do you ever think about going back to school to finish your nursing degree? This is a good one. I don't. If I ever did go back to school, it would probably be for like business. I'd probably go to like business school or like marketing or something. But honestly, I'd only do it if I was like broke and needed to like get a job somewhere in an office that required a degree. Because I feel like, I run my own business, so I think have a pretty good business sense, but obviously there's always more to learn, so I'm not being ignorant to that at all. But the point of college is to get your degree and then find a job. So I kind of already have a job that I love and that I'm successful at, so I'm kind of trying to, and I know this might not be like a forever thing, but I am taking steps to make sure I'm investing what I am earning so that if something does happen, I have like a backup plan type of thing, and I'm not just gonna go completely broke and spend all of my money on stupid things. Next question is, do you and Jan he'll be really happy to hear that one. Do you and John plan on living in Michigan forever? I live in the Ann Arbor area too, and wondered if you'll ever do a meetup. We may live in Michigan forever. I can't say, like if something, a job or something takes us somewhere else, then we're open to it, obviously. But we love Michigan because both of our families are here, and it is like in the summer, Michigan's summers are so freaking beautiful. Like we always go up north. His aunt has like a bed and breakfast up north that his whole family goes to on the weekends, and it's just so much fun. And I just like being so close to my family because they're not gonna be around forever type of thing. And I know that's not something that should hold you back from moving somewhere that you want to be, but I don't know, I like it here and I can travel other places, and if there's somewhere that I really like fall in love with and I like want to live there, then we can try it out. But for now, I'm good. We really do like the Ann Arbor area, and John has lived there. He went to Michigan, so that would probably be, if we moved somewhere in Michigan, it'd probably be there. I just really like Ann Arbor. I really like the downtown. There's so many like good food places, and there's like Whole Foods, so we have our grocery and just everything. I just really like the town. Super cute. I would do a meetup. I did a meetup actually. It was in Lansing. It was this summer when we were launching the Paragon collaboration. The day before we launched it online, we had a meetup here. So maybe something like that. It wasn't super busy, so I kind of didn't think there was like a huge demand in Michigan, because I don't know. I just feel like there's like, I'm kind of like scared in my mind that if I host a meetup or something like that like no one will come. So I don't do it. Okay, next question. Tips on bulking. So today is Thursday, and I just posted a video on my Instagram, and I basically said that my diet has been pretty messy lately, and it could be worse for sure, but I've been treating myself a lot more than I should be, because I think that since I'm bulking, I can I can have dessert every single night or twice a day or something like that, and it doesn't matter, but it does, and I cannot be eating that much sugar. It's not good for me. So I need to kind of reel that in, and I'm gonna add some more cardio. I don't need to gain a ton of fat to bulk, you know what I mean? I just need to make sure I'm in a slight surplus so I can make sure I'm gaining the muscle, because you can only gain so much muscle like per month. So all the extra calories that aren't going towards building muscle are just being stored as fat, and so I don't need them. So I just need to focus on healthy foods. I need to really focus on like vitamins and like my health more than what you know what I mean, like eating to look a certain way type of thing. So I think that's important to remember during bulking, is that you can't eat everything in sight. Yes, you definitely have a little more lenience than if you're cutting, because you you're gonna gain fat, whatever. One thing for bulking is that, especially if you're coming from a deficit and you're not used to eating so much, you have to slowly go into it, like reverse diet. So slowly add more food every day. It helps to track your macros at first when you're bulking, just to get an idea of how much you should be eating. I have not been tracking for months and I am gaining weight. So I think we're good. Hopefully that answered that question. That was probably really long. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? If I could have a superpower, what would it be? I think to fly or to be invisible. Reading minds would be cool, but I think it would throw me off because then you hear everybody's opinions of you that they think, like actual first impressions. You know what I mean? And I don't want to know that stuff. So probably flying. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Whew. I can't decide between like a healthy meal that I kind of like or a really unhealthy meal that I really like. Maybe like spaghetti, actually. It's not the healthiest, but like I really like pasta and I really like meat sauce and stuff. So I have like protein and carbs and fat and again, not very many micronutrients, but that would probably, I could probably eat spaghetti for the rest of my life. What is currently your favorite workout day? Chest, hammies, etc. Legs. For sure. I love training legs. I get so excited and there's so many different variations you can do with legs and I love like trying new stuff out and finding stuff that like burns in a way I've never felt before. Oops, sorry, Bubba's. Okay, next question is a good one from Alexa. She said, but really though, my question, how do you stay grounded when social media plays such a large part of your life? Some people's downtime is social media, but your work is social media. What do you do to essentially turn off and stay grounded with such a big platform? I think spending time with family and friends and just putting my phone down is probably the best way for me to just like relax or like watch a funny show and just chill with John and play with Tucker and stuff like that. Just getting away from my phone basically is like my downtime. Favorite hair products and swimsuits. Is your hair naturally straight? How often do you straighten it? My hair is not naturally straight. This is like my natural hair. Like I slept on this huge, like I haven't brushed it either. So that's like a problem, but yeah. So it's like kind of straight, but kind of wavy. It just depends on how it dries. Like if I sleep on it or if I blow dry it. If I blow dry it, it's usually like straight, kind of wavy, but like puffy type of thing. I don't use a ton of hair products. Probably the main one that I use is dry shampoo. Oh, where are you going? Oh, see you later. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, he's thirsty. This is the dry shampoo. My friend Lizzie got it for me actually. The sun is blinding. It's literally reflecting off of that window into my eye. Anyways, this is it. At least I think she got it from Salon Centric because she is a cosmetologist. This is easily the best I've ever used for dry shampoo. Amica Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Seriously, it works so well. And it smells really good. So that I straighten, I usually do my hair every time I wash it. So if I straighten it after I wash it, then I'll wear it straight for like, God, I gotta back up. I'll wear it straight for that week until I wash it again. And then if I curl it, then sometimes I have to touch it up and curl it like the next day or every day again until I wash it. So straightening it is definitely less of a hassle for me, but sometimes I just like the curly look. Dumbbell Doll said, do you ever feel like your Instagram unmotivates you? Are you intimidated by all the other fitness influencers out there? I wouldn't say it unmotivates me. I think I was super intimidated. The first expo I went to was the Olympia this past September, and seeing everybody there, abs, like not even just guys, like girls too. And it's awesome, like they look amazing, but it's just like, I feel in that environment, it's literally everyone there is like interested in fitness. And in that environment, it almost makes me feel like I don't fit in because I don't have abs like that. So it's interesting that I felt that way. Also at the same time, I think we need more people without 8-packs. People need to know that you can still be healthy and into fitness without an 8-pack. Like it can still be your lifestyle without abs. Des V asked, if you had to choose between only getting your nails done for life or eyelashes, which would you choose? 100% eyelashes. I love eyelash extensions, you guys. I don't put makeup on anymore. And my eyebrows are microbladed, so that's kind of, I don't know, I just feel like I have makeup. It's like permanent makeup already, so I get up and I go to the gym. I don't worry about putting makeup on my face. I actually don't feel like I look like myself with makeup anymore. Favorite place to get a bathing suit? My all-time favorite place right now is probably Kula, I think that's how you say it. It's an Australian-based company and they are expensive, but they're the best quality suits like ever. The only crappy part about them is that you can't return the bathing suits. You just have to either like resell them if you don't like them. And then looking through my feed, and I have a lot of like Forever 21 suits. Really cheap and they fit well and are super flattering. So those are probably my two top favorite ones. What kind of music do you listen to during your workouts? My favorite music is probably like hip hop or pop, or I actually kind of like electronic, some electronic. I really like remixes, like electronic remixes to popular like hip hop or pop songs. So there you go. And I think electronic's good for working out just because it's more like upbeat and like fast, you know what I mean? How do I warm up for an arm workout? So I warm up for any workout. Really? Who is it? Oh yeah, did you get him? So I warm up for any workout just by doing like an extra set of the exact exercise I'm about to do. So if I'm about to do like lateral raises, then I usually do them with like a 10 or a 15, and I'll warm up with like a 5. So if I'm about to do like elevated split squats, I'll warm up with no weight. I'll just do a set with just body weight and just warm up the exact muscles that I'm about to use. How do you get through a plateau? What is the most effective way? Changing diet or changing your workouts, or both? I think diet. I hit a plateau in 2015, I think it was, the spring, and I was like, I don't know why I'm not making progress, like what the heck. I looked into macros and what macros were and how to track them and what it kind of meant to track them, and switched up my diet and basically added more protein and started consuming less carbs, and I got so lean within like 6 weeks. Like I was the leanest I've ever been. Okay, I get a ton of questions about cardio. While I'm bulking, I do cardio once a week, if that. And while I'm cutting and trying to drop fat, I do cardio 3 times a week at most. And I do abs once a week all the time. Right now, probably not even that. Abs, you do not need to do abs every single day. Like doing abs every day is not gonna get you abs. Like that's just point blank. Like your diet is what, you already have abs. That's the thing. People don't realize that you have abs. You just have to shed that layer of fat so you can see them and see the toned look that you are trying to achieve. Okay, I'm going to try and wrap this up because my camera keeps overheating. Oh my God, the sun. Let me shut the blinds really quick, actually. Would you rather live without chocolate or never be able to travel again? Scary question because those are both so hard. I love both, but I would probably never eat chocolate again. And that is saying something about my love for travel because I love chocolate, literally. But food, I mean, would not compare to experiencing other cultures and seeing different parts of the world. So 100%. Worst fears, scorpions. Scorpions are like my #1 fear, and I don't know why because I've never seen one before, but they just freak me out. Like another fear, which this is something I'm trying to deal with because it is inevitable, is losing someone that I love or dying early, young in my life, because I mean, I don't know, I like life and I just think it would be really sad to not be able to have like all the life experiences that a normal person has in their life. Like I want to grow up and have kids and live in a house and have family over for little parties and stuff like that. I don't know. I need to come to terms that death is inevitable, and if it happens early, it was meant to happen early. That got real deep real fast. Madeline said, how in the hell do you deal with ignorant people on social media? Like I know you try to ignore them, but Jesus, there's only so much ignoring you can do. Yeah, so I either try and ignore them or respond with sarcasm. Or I genuinely try and figure out what they're talking about. If I wasn't personal training and I had to pick a different career, what would I choose? Asked Sarah. At this point in my life, if it wasn't personal training, I would probably invest in like real estate and like flip houses and like either rent them out or sell them again type of thing, just because I really like designing. If I never got into fitness, I'd probably be a nurse. But if you're saying now I had to quit this and do something else, it would be real estate. This is a good one, and I get this one a lot actually. So, do you have any advice for women who feel too nervous to go in the Coed section of the gym? The women's only section at my gym is pretty sad, but I haven't been able to work myself up to go to the common area. This is something I struggled with too, and it actually really helped me to go with a friend because she kind of knew her way around a little bit better, but it was just like if we screwed up or we're using something wrong or we were kind of lost, then we had each other to like laugh with, you know what I mean? You can laugh by yourself, but I think it just helps people feel a little more comfortable with someone there. But on the other side, it shouldn't really matter what anyone thinks. And I think we're all so caught up in what like the guys at the gym are gonna think of a girl if she's using a machine wrong or it takes her a second to figure out how to use it. One, they're probably not paying attention. They're probably in their music and like zoned into their workout. 2, they're probably more impressed that a girl is experimenting with weights and like venturing into the weight section than they are like judging you type of thing. And 3, if they are judging you, you don't want to be friends or date them anyways, so who cares? Next one, I have about 80 days to gain some muscle, tone up, and lose weight before a trip I'm going on. Do you have any recommendations? Should I focus on gaining some muscle and then losing some weight, or should I do it simultaneously? What do you think is the most effective? Please help me out. I feel like this can help many people with spring break trips coming up. Yes, so this is actually a really good one. So people kind of don't know if they should focus on building muscle and losing fat, or if they should just focus on losing fat, blah, blah, blah. So if you are doing it for like a spring break trip and your main focus is you want to achieve that toned look, I would recommend focusing on fat loss. So I would eat in a deficit and do your cardio, and then after you drop that fat, then you can slowly start increasing how much you're eating and really start focusing on building muscle. Losing fat is one of your goals. You don't know which one you want to work towards first. I would always go for losing fat first and then focus on building muscle afterwards. To finish off this video, I'm going to address the leg day shoes thing. So people are asking about Converse and the best shoes for leg day. I 100% think Converse are the best shoes, or any flat shoe actually. I think it just allows you to push. I'm sorry for touching my hair so much, but I haven't done anything to it and I can see myself, and this little wave guy is just really pissing me off. So I feel like I have to keep adjusting him. And then now I feel like I look like I have a mullet. Okay, so we're gonna throw it over here. Okay, Converse, best shoes for leg day because you can push through your heel and really activate your glutes. Makes a huge difference for glute activation, I think personally. And if you are someone that usually wears like regular running shoes or tennis shoes or whatever on leg day and you have trouble activating your glutes, highly recommend trying out Converse for even just one workout. This was a long ass video and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. There were a lot of kind of like somewhat repeats in there, so I will do another one somewhat soon and make sure that I answer the ones that I did not answer this time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Say bye, Bugaboo. Say bye-bye. Love you guys. Make sure you subscribe and give this a thumbs up, and I will make the next video for you.